ನೆರೆದಿರುವ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗಾಗಿ ಬಂದಿರುವಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು, ಪ್ರಾಂಶುಪಾಲರು ಮತ್ತು ಉಪನ್ಯಾಸ ವರ್ಗದವರಿಗೆ ಆಯುಷ್ ಹಬ್ಬ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ನಾವೀಗ ಉದಯರಾಗ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸಲಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಮೊದಲನೆಯ ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತಿ ಶ್ರೀ ಕುವೆಂಪುರವರ ಅನಿಕೇತನ ನಿಮಗಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತಿಯಾಗಲಿದೆ.
ನನ್ನ ಚೇತನ ಎಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ನಿಲ್ಲದಿರೋ, ಮನೆಯನೆಂದು ಕಟ್ಟದಿರೋ, ಕೊನೆಯನೆಂದು ಮುಟ್ಟದಿರೋ, ಕೊನೆಯನೆಂದು ಮುಟ್ಟದಿರೋ, ಓ ಅನಂತವಾಗಿರೋ ನನ್ನ ಚೇತನ, ಆಗು ನಿಯನಿಕೇತನ, ನನ್ನ ಚೇತನ.
A very warm and heartful morning to all Ayush enthusiasts present here.
It gives us immense pleasure to welcome you to AYUSH HAVVA 2026, a grand celebration of India's timeless tradition system of medicine, Ayurveda, Yoga, and Naturopathy, Unani, Siddha, and Homeopathy.
This morning, we're privileged to have a series of music performances beautifully rendered by our talented singers. We request audience to sit back and enjoy. First, I would like to call upon Shruti to the stage.
ಪೂಜಿಸಲೆಂದೇ ಹೂಗಳ ತಂದೆ, ಪೂಜಿಸಲೆಂದೇ ಹೂಗಳ ತಂದೆ, ದರುಶನ ಕೋರೆ ನಾನಿಂದೆ, ತೆರೆಯೋ ಬಾಗಿಲನು ರಾಮ, ತೆರೆಯೋ ಬಾಗಿಲನು ರಾಮ, ಪೂಜಿಸಲೆಂದೇ ಹೂಗಳ ತಂದೆ. ಮೇಲೆ ಚಿನ್ನದ ನೀರು ಚೆಲ್ಲುತ್ತ ಸಾಗಿದೆ ಹೊನ್ನಿನ ತೇರು. ಮೋಡದ ಮೇಲೆ ಚಿನ್ನದ ನೀರು ಚೆಲ್ಲುತ್ತ ಸಾಗಿದೆ ಹೊನ್ನಿನ ತೇರು. ಮಾಣಿಕ್ಯದಾರತಿ ಮಾಣಿಕ್ಯದಾರತಿ ಉಷ ತಂದಿಹಳು ತಾಮಸಬೇಕಿನ್ನು ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ತೆರೆಯೋ ಬಾಗಿಲನು. ರಾಮ ಪೂಜಿಸಲೆಂದೇ ಹೂಗಳ ತಂದೆ. ಚೆನ್ನ ಮುನಿದರು ಚೆನ್ನ ನಿನ್ನ ಸರೆಯೇ ಬಾಳಿಗೆ ಚೆನ್ನ. ಒಲಿದರು ಚೆನ್ನ ಮುನಿದರು ಚೆನ್ನ ನಿನ್ನ ಸರೆಯೇ ಬಾಳಿಗೆ ಚೆನ್ನ. ನಾನಿನ್ನ ಪಾದದ ಧೂಳಾದರೂ ಚೆನ್ನ. ನಾನಿನ್ನ ಪಾದದ ಧೂಳಾದರೂ ಚೆನ್ನ. ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸು ನನ್ನ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ತೆರೆಯೋ ಬಾಗಿಲನು. ರಾಮ ಪೂಜಿಸಲೆಂದೇ ಹೂಗಳ ತಂದೆ. ದರ್ಶನ ಕೋರಿ ನಾನಿಂದೆ ತೆರೆಯೋ ಬಾಗಿಲನು. ರಾಮ ಪೂಜಿಸಲೆಂದೇ ಹೂಗಳ ತಂದೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Neha to sing a song.
ಲೋಕದ ಕಾಳಜಿ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೀನಂತೆ ನಿಂಗ್ಯಾರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಡಂತಾರ ಮಾಡಪ್ಪಜ್ಜಿ. ಲೋಕದ ಕಾಳಜಿ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೀನಂತೆ ನಿಂಗ್ಯಾರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಡಂತಾರ ಮಾಡಪ್ಪಜ್ಜಿ. ಮಾಡುವುದು ಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಂತಿ ಮೇಲು ಮಾಳಿಗೆ ಕಟ್ಟಬೇಕಂತಿ. ಆನೆಯಂಬಾರಿ ಇರಬೇಕಂತಿ ಮಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ಇಳಿಯುವುದ ತಣ್ಣಗ ಮರತಿ. ಲೋಕದ ಕಾಳಜಿ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೇನಂತಿ ಯಾರು ಬ್ಯಾಡಂತಾರ ಮಾಡಪ್ಪ ಚಿಂತಿ. ಲೋಕದ ಕಾಳಜಿ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೀನಂತೆ ನಿಂಗ್ಯಾರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಡಂತಾರ ಮಾಡಪ್ಪ ಚಿಂತಿ. ಬದುಕು ಬಾಳೆವು ನಂದೇ ಅಂತಿ ನಿಧಿ ಸೇರಿದಷ್ಟು ಸರದು ಅಂತಿ. ಕದವ ತೆರೆದು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಂತಿ ನಿಂಗ್ಯಾರ ಬ್ಯಾಡಂತಾರ ಮಾಡಪ್ಪ ಚಿಂತಿ ಹೇ ಲೋಕದ ಕಾಳಜಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಂತಿ ನಿಂಗ್ಯಾರ ಬ್ಯಾಡಂತಾರ ಮಾಡಪ್ಪ ಚಿಂತಿ ಲೋಕದ ಕಾಳಜಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಂತಿ ನಿಂಗ್ಯಾರ ಬ್ಯಾಡಂತಾರ ಮಾಡಪ್ಪ ಚಿಂತಿ ಇಲಿಯು ಗೋವಿಂದನ ಪಾದದೊಳೈತಿ ಅಳಕೊಂಡು ಹುಡುಕಿದರಿನ್ನೆಲ್ಲೈತಿ ಶಿಶುನಾಳಧೀಶನ ದಯೆಯೊಳಗೈತಿ ರಸಿಕನು ಹಾಡಿದ ಕವಿತೆಯೊಳೈತಿ ಲೋಕದ ಕಾಳಜಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಂತಿ ನಿಂಗ್ಯಾರ ಬ್ಯಾಡಂತಾರ ಮಾಡಪ್ಪ ಚಿಂತಿ ಓ ಲೋಕದ ಕಾಳಜಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಂತಿ ನಿಂಗ್ಯಾರ ಬ್ಯಾಡಂತಾರ ಮಾಡಪ್ಪ ಚಿಂತಿ
ಯೇಶು ಸೂಸಿದೆ ಸೌಗಂಧ ಹಾಸ ಚೆಲ್ಲಿ ನೀಲ ಕಾಡಿದೆ ಇನಿಯ ಕುಲವಾಚರ್ಯ ಓಂಕಾರದೇ ಕಂಡೆ ಪ್ರೇಮನಾದವಾ ತೆರೆದಿದೆ ಮನೆ ಓ ಬಾ ಅತಿಥಿ ಹೊಸ ಬೆಳಕಿನ ಹೊಸ ಗಾಳಿಯ ಹೊಸ ಬಾಳನು ತಾ ಅತಿಥಿ ತೆರೆದಿದೆ ಮನೆ ಓ ಬಾ ಅತಿಥಿ ಹೊಸ ಬೆಳಕಿನ ಹೊಸ ಗಾಳಿಯ ಹೊಸ ಬಾಳನು ತಾ ಅತಿಥಿ ಅವರೂಪದೊಳು ಬಂದರು ಸರಿಯೇ ಅವವೇಶದೊಳು ನಿಂದರು ಸರಿಯೇ ಅತಿಥಿ ಹೊಸ ಬಾಳನು ತಾ ಅತಿಥಿ ಹೊಸ ಬಾಳನು ತಾ ಅತಿಥಿ
Thank you, ma'am. Next session brings us closer to the voices shaping our future, the Gen Zs.
Dear Gen Zs, with all the AI and astronomical developments out there in the world, feeling stuck as to what after BM is?
To understand the perspective, challenges, and aspirations, we now have a Gen Z discussion.
This engaging session will be led by Dr. Abhishek, and I would like to invite him to the stage. Over to you, sir.
AYUSH HAVVA 2026. We are starting our first event of AYUSH HAVVA 2026 to encourage all the Gen Zs of today's event. So let us see what are the things that we done to the AYUSH HAVVA. We have a presenter, Dr. Adarsh and Dr. Sinchana from Sharada Ayurveda to present what are the things that we have done during the AYUSH HAVVA. Welcome to both the presenters.
Generation Z, born roughly between 1995 and 2012, are the first digital natives to grow up with internet access and smartphones as a standard, deeply shaping their social, educational and professional lives. So for the generation where social media connectivity is at its peak, we, the AYUSH HAVVA Gen Z team, came up with an idea of reaching them by creating a base template stating Gen Z member of AYUSH HAVVA, where a space for your photo as well as your name as stipulator. Later, the template was shared among different colleges. Next. Yeah, you can see that. Base template was shared. We got a good reach in Dakshin Kannada, next, Udupi district, but unexpected response was when AYUSH HAVVA pages from Kerala as well as Punjab started to share the post in their Instagram stories. Later, based on the response received, Gen Z influencer event came in and it had a huge response. Next. You can see previous. Gen Z influencer event came up and it had a huge response from different colleges. Basically, event rules was they had to share that AYUSH HAVVA poster in their Instagram stories, and whoever, like, it will be reshared in the AYUSH HAVVA official handle, and whoever gets most likes will be awarded prizes. And with this initiative, we started the Gen Z influencer event. It almost got 7K people interactions and 2.5K people liking the post, and all over India 30 Gen Z influencers took part in the event. That was an initiative taken by AYUSH HAVVA team to reach out Gen Z. Now I hand over to Dr. Sinchana, my fellow speaker.
Thank you, Dr. Adarsh, for the excellent overview on Gen Z's role in promoting AYUSH HAVVA 2026. Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Sinchana. We have just seen how younger generation amplified the vision of AYUSH HAVVA. I will now walk you through how the millennial community strengthened this mission. At RGHS, the APTAs and AYUSH HAVVA team initiated structured promotion reflecting strong academic support and institutional collaboration for AYUSH HAVVA 2026. The promotion continued at Balli Ayurgrama, led by Dr. Supreet Lobo and AYUSH HAVVA team, connecting healthcare traditions with a national level vision. Dr. Pradeep Kumar and his team actively promoted AYUSH HAVVA, demonstrating leadership-driven outreach and professional advocacy. Next. This is Dr. TMA Pai International Convention Hall, the prestigious and iconic venue hosting AYUSH HAVVA 2026, reflecting the scale, stature, and national importance of the event. Next. AYUSH HAVVA 2026 promotion through billboards across Mangalore ensured strong public visibility and mass awareness. A formal press conference was organized by Dr. Asha Jyoti ma'am and AYUSH HAVVA team, marking a major milestone in media engagement. Next. Kannada Prabha Publications highlighted Mahila Habba, a special initiative under AYUSH HAVVA focusing on women's health, empowerment and community wellness. Next. Sachin Atka sir and the AYUSH HAVVA team promoted the event at Forum Mall, engaging directly with the public. The audience response here in the mall reflects growing interest and acceptance. Next. The official AYUSH HAVVA 2026 poster launch by Captain Brijesh Chauta marked a symbolic and formal step in event's public journey. Next. A dedicated discussion on AYUSH HAVVA on V4 channel brought the event into mainstream media discourse and public dialogue. AYUSH HAVVA 2026 has been promoted not just as an event, but as a national platform integrating tradition, science, and future healthcare vision. Thank you.
In Ayush. So we are thinking to reach all the colleges and we got the entries. The entries that given were more innovative, and we have our first presenter, Dr. Anjana, who will present regarding what are the innovations that can be done in Ayush. Welcome, Dr. Anjana.
Myself Anjana Kakatkar. पत्ते सति गदार्थस्य किम औषध निषेवनैः पत्ते असति गदार्थस्य किम औषध निषेवनैः. In the deceased person, if the person is following proper patya, then what is the need of the aushadhi? In the same way, if the person is not following proper patya, then what is the use of the aushadhi? By keeping it in mind, today we are here to introduce the innovative idea on Ayurveda Cloud Kitchen. We, the Gen Z BMS doctors, we are not just the future Vaidyas, we are the generation that connects Ayurveda with lifestyle and technology. Today, world has Swiggy, Zomato, Coke, junk food delivery. Where is Ayurveda food delivery? Where is doctor prescribed diet? Where is Patya Ahara for the patient? Here where our mission begins. Our mission is to create a Ayurveda Cloud Kitchen, a doctor supervised technology based food system. Just like Swiggy delivers junk food, we will deliver the disease specific Ayurveda meals. The main objective of this program is standardization, supervision, specificity and strict diet for the specific disease condition. Implementation. Here we will provide the initial consultation to the patient to assess the prakriti of the patient and also the health condition, and diagnose the disease by considering desha, kala, vaya, satma, etc. And accordingly we will provide the patya ahara. We will provide the patya ahara which is prepared under the strict supervision of the Ayurveda expertise. As we all know that India is a capital of diabetes and other lifestyle disorders which are considered as yapya in Ayurveda. Sheshitvad ayusho yapya sadhyam patya sevaya. Ayurveda says that the only way to manage the yapya vyadis is patya sevana. So patya sevana, and it is the only way to extend the life of the yapya vyadita person. Not only this, even in the samsarjana krama, after the panchakarma therapy in the pregnant women for about 9 months, and even after pregnancy, that is in sutika paricharya, and even in the swastha, we will provide the disease specific and condition specific Ayurveda meals. Apart from this, we will also provide daily meals to the required people. We will take subscription for entertainment in YouTube and Amazon Prime. Why not the subscription for health? Through this platform, we will provide subscription to you all. The main significance of this program is to improve the treatment results and to bring awareness among people about patya, apatya, viruddha ahara, and also turn Ayurveda into daily lifestyle and not just the medicine, and to provide job opportunities to the BAMS graduates. We, the Gen Z BAMS doctors, will not only treat the diseases, we will change how India is. And because the future of India not just lies in the medicines and kashayas, but it lies in the kitchen. This is only our main goal. So thank you.
To Anjana from Prasanna Ayurveda Medical College. We have now our next presenter, who is innovative, Zakia from Karnataka Ayurveda Medical College. Welcome, Zakia.
All the honorable guests and all the dear students from different college, good morning everybody. So here we are I am from Karnataka Ayurveda Medical College to speak about the Gen Z generation. So we say that the Gen Z generation is behind the allopathic medicines. Instead of being Ayurvedic practitioners, they go for crosspathis. So here we are with this topic and this AYUSH HAVVA saying that Gen Z generation taking towards an innovative steps that brings a clinical good practice in Ayurveda. So I think we Gen Z practitioners don't deny Ayurveda medicines or Ayurveda practitioners. Instead, we say that this whole method of Ayurveda medicines that is taken was outdated, and we have to make an innovative steps that makes this modern generation to look forward for Ayurveda. So I think blending the ancient wisdom with the modern needs would be a best step that we can take in this generation to make the Ayurveda to see out in this generation. So the Gen Z generation is more towards the herbal products and also the preventive measures that can be taken for every diseases. So nowadays everyone is conscious whether I get diabetes, whether I get these life disorders, or whether I get PCOS, whether I get PCOD, all these disorders. Even if they eat everything that is available, they'll be more conscious. What can I do? How can I do workout? How can I take lifestyle steps towards? And we have lots and lots of such steps that we can take through Patya maybe, or the lifestyle like Dinacharya, Rutucharya maybe, but these are not reached to the peoples. So we have to take such innovative steps to the digital media, like digital interruption, maybe through the telecommunication apps, or maybe through the reels, and maybe making the use of social influencers. So coming to the social influencers, there are lots of influencers in the social media who conveys the myths about Ayurveda. They just see the books of Ayurveda and translate it the way it is. It is not to be translated the way it is in the box. So the Ayurveda is not understood by a lame person just by reading the books. If so, the BMS was not useful. So we practitioners to take an initiative in entering to these social media platforms so that we can make an innovative steps which is not a myth but a truth towards this generation. And out of this, I want to say is, our generation is more towards the cosmetology. Maybe it boys, maybe in the men, maybe girls, women's, everywhere. So from the beginning, the Gen Z is more based on the cosmetology. So there are a fearful generation to use any products that enters the market because of the chemical compositions that is there in the cosmetologists. So I think we can take the cosmetology towards the generation by making use of the Ayurveda products in a very herbal manner, without using chemical composition. So we also have such courses. So we have to take such steps to use, to make, or to entrepreneur such brands of cosmetology so that people will be fearless to use any cosmetology in this world. And I say that application of the phytochemical studies in the Ayurveda is more useful in understanding the formulations which works in any diseases and any conditions. So recently we have researchers have found alpha mangosteen in acne conditions. So this alpha mangosteen is taken or is used in acne conditions is based on the phytochemical studies is one among the Ayurveda which is already mentioned. So we can take phytochemical studies to this Ayurveda Rasa Panchakas so that we can correlate this, that is how we make the people understand this is evidently mentioned. So the research we go for is the best method so that we can convince people or we can make people understand that this is evident, not only told by the acharyas. And one more is, so I think product innovation is a more evident things that we can do in this generation, and we say that the practitioners don't practice Ayurveda in the way it is. So I think we can take an integrated medicine based so that a patient gets all his needs and all his conditions to be cured, maybe with the physiotherapist or maybe with the dietitians or by monitoring the patients, it is done. Recently, I consulted one Guruji Ayurveda, where we all know, most of us know, that they have been trying to treat the diabetes, which is told as yapia in Ayurveda. Okay, so in Guruji Ayurveda, they take a sheet of paper and they just find a monitoring of people. So I think rather than doing that in a sheet of paper, we can develop such apps or such online platforms where a patient can update his day-to-day updates of his food, his lifestyle, his work, or his workouts and everything, which is told by the physician, so that a physician will be knowing his patient is following his prescriptions. And if only the prescriptions are followed, then only this is lead to a the rakshana of the patient. That is swasthasya swasthya rakshanam aturasya vikara prashanam. So for the vikara prashamana, a person should follow the diets and regimens told by a doctor. So whenever we usually know an Ayurvedic practitioner doesn't need one consultation for any disease. He takes plenty of consultations. In fact, one consultation, and we'll be following up with pathya and regimens and medicines, and we'll be following it after a few many days, and it takes a bit more time. Not like the ones which is used in drugs or NSAIDs or antibiotics. It takes time, but is cured from the roots. So for that, to monitor, we can use apps and technologies in its way. So I think Gen Z never reject the Ayurveda. They ask, they demand for the accessibility for the Ayurveda. So I think we bring that accessibility of Ayurveda maybe through our technological minds or maybe through our practitioners. So we are the one to take forward this Ayurveda in an interesting manner and the very useful one as a future medicine that cures more of the diseases and make this India healthy more. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, Zakia, for such a wonderful talk. We have our next presenter, Mubina Nisha from Alwas Homeopathic Medical College.
Nisha from Alwas Homeopathic Medical College. So today, when speaking about Gen Z, the first thing which came to my mind is we should give people awareness about Ayush. When we ask the public, they just say Ayush is all about Ayurveda. But what I thought is we should give them awareness that Ayush is not only about Ayurveda, it includes yogic science, naturopathy, Unani, Siddha and homeopathy as well. So first thing is we should give awareness to people. Second thing is we should collaborate with allopathic practitioners too, because nowadays all are taking allopathic medications. They believe in their system and they don't believe in our Ayush system. So we should collaborate because they are good in diagnostics. We should never ignore the things which they are good in. So the first thing is we should have confidence in our system and we should not negotiate the other systems too. Also nowadays people's whole constitution is changing as a whole. And in Ayush, we are giving personalized and individualized medicine. So we should also focus on all those things. And as Gen Z, we should not wait for government jobs or any private sector jobs. Instead, we can start practicing from now itself. And we should give focus on evidence-based studies. For example, usage of garlic in cardiology. It is also mentioned in cardiology textbooks that garlic is very helpful in treating heart diseases. So it comes under homeopathy, naturopathy and Ayurveda also. And we should give focus on giving evidence-based treatment. Also, the digitalis, which we use in homeopathy. That medicine is very good in clots. That is also used by allopathic practitioners. Also, the ravolfia, which is used in hypertension, we can give such evidence-based researches. And any system, be it allopathy, homeopathy, naturopathy or Ayurveda, the main focus of ours should be sympathy towards the patients. It should not be like focusing on systems, better to focus on the patient, and we should be sympathized towards the patient. And the next thing is, we should have 2 T's in our life, that is touch and treatment. When these 2 T's are there, the third T comes obviously, that is the trust by the patient. He himself gives the trust in us. So the digitalization is on the other side, but also we should look on the opposite side of the coin. In digitalization, we will not be very approachable to the patient, will always be far. That takes us very far. Instead, we should approach the patient, we should touch and treat them. Thank you.
Collaborate without losing our principles. The collaboration that we need to make, that we need to globalize the Ayush to other countries. And I am thankful to all the Gen Z, different approach, innovative approach to the Ayush sector. So collaboration, what is collaboration is of, without losing the principles? The collaboration is, how much we can collaborate without the losing principle is the impact that we make. So collaboration is celebration. We need to collaborate. And thank you all the Gen Zs for giving an innovative approach. Thank you one and all.
Request Vaishnavi from Sharda Ayurveda Medical College and Hospital to the stage.
Please give a round of applause.
Vaishnavi from Sharda Ayurveda Medical College and Hospital, Mangalore. Today I have come with an innovative idea of sorting out how the adulteration that is happening in the pharmaceutical companies. It's not an intentional adulteration because we are in lack of lot many products, especially roots. So today I am going to bring a bridge between the Dashmula cultivation. We are planning this because Dashmula is going to be a choice of drug for many people, out of which the Brihat Panchamula, the first 5, is going to be a choice of drug for many people in cases of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and also from common cold to bigger management of even some cancers. I've seen many people using Dashmula, but the problem here is they don't get proper roots. To solve this one particular issue, we have come with one nice project wherein we are bridging the lack of root production. 2 parallel pillars will be placed deep into the ground, 6 feet apart, and we will place a horizontal pillar over that, and then we'll be planting a proper plant over that horizontal pillar, where the plant grows above, and then it will be cut by the techniques of bonsai. Both the box, the cultivatable box, is being fitted with coco peat, wherein the coco peat is let to be kept for a month, and then the root will be let to grow into the coco peat for about 15 days to 20 days. We are using sensors like SN3001 sensor, where the sensor and Raspberry Pi camera together will work in identifying whether the root is getting rotted, whether the root is growing properly into the box, whether the root is going to be into the correct proportion, whether primary root is getting established, whether the tertiary roots and the secondary roots are getting grown into the box. And then once my sensors give a notification to my mobile, I'll get that notification done, go open that coco peat box, open that, remove the coco peat, cut all the layers of roots, and then the center taproot will be left. Harvesting will be done in this method, and then the plant will be kept for 10, 15 to 20 years without any destruction. This is one particular project wherein I'm not entirely destroying the tree. I'm making the tree sustain for next 20 years, 30 years, but then at the same time I'm getting quality amounts of root without no adulteration. So this is one particular project where we bridge the gap between the adulteration of stems or bark instead of root. Wherever we need root, we are actually not getting root, especially the Brihat Panchamula. All are of larger trees. We don't get larger trees to be very easily cut off, and then if irrationally it is done also, in next few years, maximum of next to 50 to 100 years, all the Dashmula plant might go into extinction. That is why we are concentrating on the first 5 plants, that is the first 5 trees, Brihat Panchamulas. Why we are not touching Lahu Panchamula? Because Lahu Panchamula is an annual or a perennial plant, wherein it is obviously going to die in 1 or 2 years. So for that particular reason, we are not going to concentrate on the next 5 plants. We are going to concentrate on the first 5 plants, and this is a project. And the sensors used here are SN3001 sensor and then Raspberry Pi camera sensors. And the cloud AI technique is used to get notifications to our mobile. One more particular thing, the concept behind this is the biomimetics, wherein the biomimicry, touching the nature without harming the nature. That is, we are concentrating on the concepts from nature, capturing the nature, very frankly identifying the natural concepts and then bringing back into our systemic involvement of cultivation of fruit. This is going to establish very soon in maximum of 2 to 3 years. This comes under vertical farming, skyscraper farming. Thank you and have a nice day.
The entire team of Gen Z for their tireless effort for trying to sow tiny seeds of encouragement into the curious minds of Gen Zs.
We have the idea of hackathon, an initiative designed to encourage fresh thinking. To brief about the same, I now invite Dr. Dhruv from Yanapaya Ayurveda Medical College onto the stage. Please give a round of applause.
Hello. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just take a moment and process and realize that at what a significant, dynamic and a futuristic event we are at. We have with us the most celebrated clinicians, practitioners, scientists, academicians, PhD scholars, PG scholars, interns, students of the science of life. What else does our fraternity need? Let's have a great round of applause for each one of us. Please, guys. Thank you. I am Dhruv Jayesh Patel from Yanapaya Ayurveda Medical College and Hospital, and I am here with my team, Idea Hackathon AYUSH HAVVA 2026, and many of them who are working backstage for the event, which is going to be a milestone, which is not just going to be a milestone, but also is going to germinate a seed of integrative excellence and entrepreneurship in our fraternity. It is the Idea Hackathon AYUSH HAVVA 2026, an interdisciplinary ideathon where innovation meets healthcare technology. The journey of this Idea Hackathon began when the organizers of this event has established an expert advisory committee, and our principal, Dr. Guru Raja H., who is known for his clinical excellence and also his visionary thinking, advised on collaborating for an event that would change and accelerate the Ayurvedic wisdom with integration of technological advancements. The Idea Hackathon AYUSH HAVVA 2026. We know an Idea Hackathon is not something new. But what are we going to do different here? Is the hype that we have created till now just a fiction? No. Let me explain to you what we are doing different here. Most of us would be aware of the Navapravartana Idea Hackathon 2024, which was organized by ICANN Cell of the All India Institute of Ayurveda, collaborating with the IIM Lucknow, Noida campus. It was a great stage, an initiative by AYA and other institutions. Almost 93 institutions participated, and they went under entrepreneurial training and got a Ministry of Ayush and IIM recognition. It's a great story. But what happened to those ideas after that? Our institution also had participated, and our 3 teams were selected. The ideas were great, the pitch was fantastic, the training was dynamic, but the outcomes were mild. One team had a great idea about making a sensor-based skin condition diagnostic tool. What lacked was technical support. Everyone in the Ideathon had a great idea, and even most of us over here would have a great idea in our minds. But do you think in this age of technological advancement, integration, where the speed, comfort and integration is the might, just having the idea and doing an academic way of innovation in it is enough? I may say no. What your idea is lacking is technological and engineering support. And that's what we are adding at the AYUSH Hackathon, AYUSH HAVVA 2025. We are bringing clinicians, researchers, academicians, entrepreneurs, scientists, and technologists at a single stage, or rather, let me say, into a single room. At AYUSH Hackathon 2026, the ancient and evolved knowledge of AYUSH systems is going to get brewed together to become a fresh, strong, and awakening coffee of entrepreneurship, innovation, and technical advancement in AYUSH. The AYUSH Hackathon AYUSH HAVVA registrations were open and only for IT and engineering students. Within 14 days, we got almost 100 inquiries, but due to the organizational limitations, we had to stop at 70 teams. 70 teams from all over Karnataka, Bangalore, Mysore, Davangere, Bagalkot, Udupi, Manipal, and even Mangalore are going to be here with us with a total number of 315 number of participants. Yes, it's a huge number, 315 guys. This AYUSH Hackathon is having an attractive cash prize of 25,000 along with collaboration opportunity with the UNEPA Technology Incubator, a constituent of UNEPA deemed to be university. The hackathon will be conducted in 2 rounds. First round will be conducted, which will be a screening round, and the final round will be an in-depth evaluation and challenging other parameters of the innovation is market and clinician fit or not. A total number of 12 panels consisting of 36 expert members, including clinicians, computer scientists, and entrepreneurs, are going to be in the panel. The panel also contains heads, directors, HODs, professors, and existing entrepreneurs in them. Has there been a grand hackathon than this in our fraternity? I doubt. And also, it's a moment of pride for all of us. I'm literally getting goosebumps, guys. I can't wait to spectacle this event. Still, if the question remains what and how it will affect us, students, or even the general public, this AYUSH Hackathon is not just about innovation, but also about creating new opportunities. One of the most trending word or term nowadays is entrepreneurship. An entrepreneur is a person who makes and innovates that is ethical and making the lives of the people better. Being from the fraternity, I know how talented, how knowledgeable, and how capable we are. But we don't use it to face the competitive world. That is what we are lacking. This AYUSH Hackathon will make a bridge for our Ayurveda and scientific knowledge to cross the hurdles and become an innovation that will make our system better. This AYUSH Hackathon isn't just about hacking code, it's about recoding our future. We are taking the timeless wisdom of our ideas or of our Vedas and giving it a language of the time, that is data, software, and scale. In today's world, the AI, where we get answer for everything, but do we get wisdom there? Do we get yukti there? No. That is the only thing that we are having a USP on. But my fellow fraternites, the time is not away where this AI will develop wisdom and yukti, and some of it has already started developing it. But what it can't do is application of human yukti. It would be just about algorithms and statistics. Am I scaring you? Yes, the last few lines were to scare you so that we know what we have to go ahead with. I don't know, when we use the word AI in our groups, we are a bit hesitant and we get a little worked up. But there is no need to. And that's what is going to change after this hackathon. AI and Ayurveda will be combined ethically and will generate wonders, and that is what we are going to experience at this hackathon. Lastly, I would like to tell you what's in it for you. For clinicians, you are going to see smart patient management systems, diagnostic tools, and many more. For students, it's a direct exposure to the startup culture and also a trigger to brainstorm on what the idea that is lying in your mind can transform into, and also learn problem solving and innovation. For general civilians, they will experience what can be called a great blend, Ayurveda plus technology. And also they'll be more aware, and they'll know how advanced and aware and knowledgeable we are. For global community and entrepreneurs, we have scalable tech-backed AYUSH solutions that can be transformed into a product that is market fit. And the last example that I would like to give. Today we have a plethora of skin conditions, skin diseases, and which are confusing. Just take an example of tinea. There are so much of presentations. Wouldn't it be great if there is a technological solution that would help us in better diagnosis of those skin conditions, which will lead to a better patient care environment? That is what this IDEA Hackathon will do. I can already see the excitement, and we don't have to ask for your patience. We are ready, and also our participants. If you want to experience something futuristic and be in a room where history is going to be created, or rather where a seed to shift in Ayush approaches is going to happen, we invite you to the IDEA Hackathon 2026 at Hall C, ground floor of the TMA Pi Convention Center at this venue from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. on 1st Feb 2026. Keep your excitement and also keep your ideas safe, because I'm sure that this year is just the start, and next year we have to do it on a larger scale. And I want to see many of you over there with your ideas. Thank you, everyone.
Curious minds to participate more and more in such upcoming sessions. I now request Medha for the performance. There's a kind request for all the audience, except the first front 3 seats. Please occupy all the seats in the front.
मरोड़ी कलाई मोरी, मरोड़ी कलाई मोरी हाँ, कलाई मोरी हाँ, कलाई मरोड़ी कलाई मोरी, छुरी चटकाई तराही तो चोरी से घरवा लगाई, हरी चुनरिया जो चटके से छीनी, हरी चुनरिया जो चटके से छीनी, मैं तो रंगी हरी हरी के रंग ताज से गुलाबी गाल, मोहे रंग दो लाल नंद के लाल लाल, छेड़ो नाए बस रंग दो लाल, मोहे रंग दो
Thank you, Medha. Now, I would like to call upon Ananya CH for the song.
मस्त मस्त दर दम मस्त मस्त दम दर दम दम, ओ हमदम बिन तेरे क्या जीना, तेरे बिना बेसुआदी रतियाँ ओ सजना, तेरे बिना बेसुआदी रतियाँ ओ सजना, हो रूकी रे वो रूकी रे, काटो रे काटे कटे ना, तेरे बिना बेसुआदी रतियाँ ओ सजना, तेरे बिना बेसुआदी रतियाँ ओ सजना, हो दम दर मस्त मस्त दम दर मस्त मस्त दर दम दम, ओ हमदम बिन तेरे क्या जीना, दम दर मस्त मस्त दर दम मस्त मस्त दम दर दम, ओ हमदम बिन तेरे क्या जीना। गरे सा 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 प म ग गरे सा, सा रे ग रे ग म प म ग रे सा, सा 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 नि रे सा नि सा नि ध नि ध प म ग रे ग प म द म ग म रे ग प द सा नि रे सा नि ध प म ग म प सा नि रे सा नि ध प म ग म प द नि ध प प म प ग म ग रे, ओ चकनी के मारे ना जा, सोतन पुकारे सावन आएगा तो पूछेगा ना जा रे, फिकी फिकी बेसुआदी रतियाँ कटोरे कटे ना, अब तेरे बिना सजना सजना काटे कटे ना, कटे ना तेरे बिना बेसुआदी रतियाँ ओ सजना, हो दम दर मस्त मस्त दर दम दर दम, ओ हमदम बिन तेरे क्या जीना।
Thank you, Ananya, for such a melodious song. Now, I would like to call upon Dr. Nandita for a song.
तेरी उंगलियों से जा उलझे
you.
Mike from STM Ayurveda.
मन मंदिर तेजन उजलो नगे साजगा मन मंदिर तेजन उजलो नगे साजगा संवेदना संवेदना संवादे सहवेदना सबगार मन मंदिरा तळहाता सारे शानी सहज सुखा का भोगी कुणी तळहाता सारे शानी सहज सुखा का भोगी कुणी स्वयं प्रकाशी तू ताला स्वयं प्रकाशी तू ताला चैतन्याच्या गाभारा भर पंखातून स्वप्न उद्याचे भर पंखातून स्वप्न उद्याचे झेप गेरे पाखरा उचलून घे साधका मन मंदिरा तेजाने उचलून घे साधका मन मंदिरा मन मंदिरा मन मंदिरा
Next, we have Shruti to sing a song.
Madhava, 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 Madhava. ಸೋಜುಗಾದ ಸೂಜು ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮಾಧವ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಂಡೆ ಮ್ಯಾಲೆ ದುಂಡು ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಸೋಜುಗಾದ ಸೂಜು ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮಾಧವ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಂಡೆ ಮ್ಯಾಲೆ ದುಂಡು ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಅಂದಾವರೆ ಮುಂದಾವರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ತಾವರೆ ಪುಷ್ಪ ಚಂದಕ್ಕಿ ಮಾಲೆ ಬಿಲ್ಪತ್ರೆ ಮಾದೇವ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಚಂದಕ್ಕಿ ಮಾಲೆ ಬಿಲ್ಪತ್ರೆ ತುಳಸಿ ದಳವ ಮಾದಪ್ಪನ ಪೂಜೆಗೆ ಬಂದು ಮಾದೇವ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸೋಜುಗಾದ ಸೋಜುಗಾದ ಸೂಜು ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮಾಧವ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಂಡೆ ಮ್ಯಾಲೆ ದುಂಡು ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ತಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಬೆಳಗ್ಯೂನಿ ತುಪ್ಪವ ಕಾಯಿಸಿವ್ನಿ ಕಿತ್ತಾಳೆ ಹಣ್ಣ ತಂದೆವ್ನಿ ಮಾದೇವ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕಿತ್ತಾಳೆ ಹಣ್ಣ ತಂದೆವ್ನಿ ಮಾದಪ್ಪ ಕಿತ್ತಾಡಿ ಬರುವ ಪರಸೆಗೆ ಮಾದೇವ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸೋ ಸೋಜುಗಾದ ಸೋಜುಗಾದ ಸೂಜು ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮಾದೇವ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಂಡೆ ಮ್ಯಾಲೆ ದುಂಡು ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬೆಟ್ಟತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋರ್ಗೆ ಹಟಿ ಹಂಬಲವ್ಯಾಕ ಬೆಟ್ಟದ ಮಾದೇವ ಗತಿಯೆಂದು ಮಾದೇವ ನೀವೇ ಮಾದೇವ ನೀವೇ ಮಾದೇವ ನೀವೇ ಬೆಟ್ಟತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋರ್ಗೆ ಹಟಿ ಹಂಬಲವ್ಯಾಕ ಬೆಟ್ಟದ ಮಾದೇವ ಗತಿಯೆಂದು ಮಾದೇವ ನೀವೇ ಬೆಟ್ಟದ ಮಾದೇವ ಗತಿಯೆಂದು ಅವರಿನ್ನು ಹಟಿ ಹಂಬಲವ ಮರೆತಾರೋ ಮಾದೇವ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸೋಜುಗಾದ ಸೋಜುಗಾದ ಸೂಜು ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮಾದೇವ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಂಡೆ ಮ್ಯಾಲೆ ದುಂಡು ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಸೋಜುಗಾದ ಸೂಜು ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮಾದೇವ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಂಡೆ ಮ್ಯಾಲೆ ದುಂಡು ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ